Hello, my name is Lena and welcome to my channel. I am doing Muppets Book Tag. I was tagged by Richardson Reads. I'll leave the link to his channel down into info box. And let's start. First question is Swedish Chief book that looked good but left a bad taste in your mouth. And for me, it's The Merchant of Venice by William Shakespeare. Mostly because I have had wrong expectations. You know, the picture is beautiful, and for some reason I expected it to be a romantic comedy, and I did not expect it to be about wanting to chop off a pound of human flesh, or about ruining an old man in the end of the play. So mostly because my expectations were wrong. Um, this play left a bad taste in my mouth. Um, the second question is Fozzie, a book you couldn't help but laugh at the jokes or sarcasm, etc. And this book is The Enchanted April by Elizabeth von Arnim. I laughed quite a bit. This book has quite a few funny moments. It's about four women spending a holiday in April in a medieval Italian castle. That's actually quite funny. Third question. Bunsen, Honeydew, PhD, and Beaker. What book had you feeling at least a little bit smarter by the time you were done with it? Whether it's a nonfiction, inspirational, self-help, or the characters were such bumbling idiots, they made you feel that much more intelligent. And for me, it's this book. It's flight testing of airplanes. Uh, of course, I'm pulling your leg. Although I did read this book, for some reason, I used to want to be a writer, and for some reason, I felt that I cannot write about a couple of friends serving at a space station without understanding the flight testing of airplanes. So the real answer is Eric Byrne. Um, Games that people play. I'm sorry, I cannot do it. Games that people play. And what do you say after you say hello? I read it. I read them. I think right after high school. My high school friend was learning psychology, and she recommended and I think lended these books to me. And later on, I bought my own copies. These books, they kind of made me aware of the fact that behind every human behavior there is a reason, and that human behavior has patterns. I don't know, but I think it made my life easier. I think. Well, maybe I'm wrong, but I think I did feel much more clever, smarter after I finished this book. The fourth question, Crazy Harry. Name a book that at least one of the characters and or something about the book drove you crazy. And this is The Sword of Shannara by Terry Brooks. I DNF'd after reading half of it. I just could not stand it. This book literally drove me mad. um, it made me extremely angry. And there were a couple of reasons for that. First of all, I felt like Terry Brooks was trying to uh, I'm sorry guys, he was trying to write, I think, like Tolkien. And when Tolkien's writing style was light and elegant, his writing style, I felt, was strained and heavy for me. And he used, I think he wanted to create the most beautiful prose. And he, I think, said to himself, well, let's use 100 words to say something that can be said in 10 words. Oh, his prose was very flourish. It actually, I had to concentrate to understand what he was trying to say. To me, to see through this well, I had to concentrate. And he didn't allow his characters to speak. Everything they said or felt, he conveyed in his own words. He did not allow his characters to have a single good dialogue. He would just retell me what they said, what they felt, and these things drove me crazy. Fifth question, Janice. Name an easy read that gave you good vibes, good feelings. And I chose Miff Binchley, Evening Class. Well, several different people meet in the evenings to learn Italian, to study Italian. And they are different people with different problems, and they form unlikely friendships, and they help each other to solve these problems, their problems. It was very, very pleasant, very light read. Sixth question. Statler and Waldorf. A book or series you loved that was or series you loved that was turned I'm sorry guys, a book or series you loved that was turned into a movie or TV series that was a total letdown. And I have no example for this because before BookTube, this was the way I would find books to read. I would watch a TV series, and if I liked the series, I would find the books they were based on. Actually, that's how I find Terry Brooks, the sort of Shannara, because I like TV series. Well, so it went from TV series or movies to the books they were based on. The only example I have is the Brother Cat File Chronicles. At first I didn't like TV series at all because I pictured the main characters very differently. But afterwards I came to like this show. And the seventh question, water. This would be a good time to get others involved. Tag some people you want to see do this tag. And I tag D. Marsha Osborne, A Journey Through Books, Anna BBO3AAV, and the Daily Reader. I understand that the start of autumn is a very busy time for many people, so you don't have to hurry. Just make this tag when you have a bit of free time and when you feel like it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and happy reading.